All right, y'all, the most dope episode is back. We have Bug. What is Bug? Bakersfield Underground.
Bakersfield Underground, the Bug.
The Bug, the podcast.
Hell yeah, that's the podcast now, the YouTube channel now too. You know what I mean?
How many episodes you got going so far up?
Man, legally? I mean, yeah, we got about over 10 episodes that have been recorded. I'm working on the editing stage right now. I'm adding graphics to it, and then YouTube has all these copyrights. You know what I mean?
You
for
gotta
music.
be careful. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I've been debating over going on video Spotify.
All right.
Because they allow a little bit more and stuff, kind of like Joe Rogan and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But YouTube is just where everybody's at. I want to make it convenient for everybody. You know what I mean?
Every major platform.
Hell yeah, it's got to go everywhere.
No limtation. I don't want to limit myself anywhere. You can listen everywhere. There's no excuses.
Because you never know, man. But hey, Gordy, I want to thank you for having us, come to your show and stuff. I've been listening. I've listened to all your episodes and stuff, and it's an honor for to be on the show over here, man.
Hey, we appreciate it. It's a big thing for another podcast to want to join up and podcast with another podcast.
Yeah, man. Dude, let's podcast together, damn it.
It's all love, man. We're gonna podcast together.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. And once again, I want to thank you and stuff, for this opportunity for us to come over here and speak to your audience and stuff. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And just let them know what else is going on over here on Bakersfield. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be an exciting one today. I appreciate that.
And once again, I appreciate it. And to show our appreciation here, we brought two gifts, okay?
Oh, man.
We brought two gifts over here.
Is it a gift that keeps on giving?
It's a gift that keeps on giving. You know what I mean? So we like to spread the love over here and stuff. And number one, we are known for our mystery bag, okay? It has its own theme, and not a lot of people have survived it, okay? So if you will do us the honor of grabbing the first one, we don't have no idea what's in there.
Yeah, you can't even look in there.
You can't even look in there. You're just gonna have to crack it open. You know what I mean? If you could do us the honor, we're gonna crack that sucker open. Yeah, you gotta make eye contact. You gotta make eye contact. You know what I mean? Want to make sure that you're not.
Like I got an OE in my hand.
Hell yeah!
I got a Pacifico.
You got that's the big boy bottle right there, bro. That's gonna put hair on your chest right there, dog.
Hey, I thought y'all got me some OE or something. I was like, oh man, you got me drinking malt liquor up in this motherfucker, man.
I'm putting in the bag with you.
Bigfoot, what you got in there, Bigfoot?
Oh,
look at that. You know what I mean?
Camo.
Man, they really, man, Howard's Beanie Mark, big shout out, for providing us with the mystery bag.
What does camo taste like, man?
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. What is it, Mikey? Mikey Fine Malt
Mickey's malt liquor. He did get the malt.
He did. And broski, like they know you over there, dog.
He got a 211.
Steel Reserve 211. All right, man. Hell yeah.
Man. You might got the best one, man.
Junior, you're actually gonna drink. You're on the job, broski. You're actually gonna drink.
What's Junior got, man?
Chamoy. All right, I hope you like tomato.
I'm not mad at that, man. I'm not mad
at that. I'm cool.
No, you can have that drink. I was gonna switch with you, but you can have that.
All right, now that we got the first gift already going,
all right.
Over here at the Bug, I noticed that you have a vinyl player back there.
Oh, absolutely.
I've been watching the videos and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. So over here at the Bug, as a thank you for having us on your show, we brought you this vinyl record. Go ahead. I hope you don't have this one. I heard you were recently collecting vinyl.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you have. I hope you don't have this one.
I hope you don't have
this one. You know what I mean? Do you have this album?
I do not. No.
Okay. All right. So this comes with an explanation. Okay.
Is this the one that comes from the inside out and the outside in?
Yeah.
I watched the interview on Jimmy Fallon, I think.
Yeah. Now you have it.
It's a special, very special.
Yeah.
This guy is so eccentric about his LPs.
Jack White. Yeah.
He put so much work into the actual physical record. I heard about this.
Man, I'm happy. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that knows. I'm not crazy. I told these guys I'm not crazy. I got this album, bro. That's the only copy I'm able to get here and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm still looking for my copy. But you know what I mean? We wanted to give you that because not only is that album, it's a really good album. The music in there is good, but all the technology that went into it, you know what I mean, on the vinyl. I see you got your record player over there and stuff. So, man, you can go ahead and enjoy that. You know what I mean? And yeah, it has a whole the whole setup. So you already know I don't have to. Man, I can't prepare with a long ass speech. I was gonna explain the whole album and shit.
I'm gonna edit this file back a minute, man. Let's go ahead and continue and tell us all about this vinyl, man.
You just saved me half an hour right there, dog.
Yeah, because man, he had that speech ready at work, ready for kind of like listen to the speech. I said, all right, I'm listening. I was listening. Damn, this is a long ass speech. Like, good. And he was going into detail about that record, the ins and outs. I said, okay, damn, I just learned something about this record now. Now I know a lot about it. I said, damn, I was okay.
Then you're like, shut up already.
Yeah, shut up, man. Yeah.
But yeah, man, that big thank you for having us over here on the show. So we really do appreciate it and stuff. You know what I mean? We like collaborating with a lot of other shows out here as well. You know what I mean? But this is exciting right here, man.
It's awesome to be with like-minded, man. Like-minded people, just about the industry, entertainment, the culture, everything, man. Comedy, just people on the same wavelength, if you will.
Yeah, there you go.
I got my Pacifico.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, salud. Salud. He's already down.
Hey, I don't know about this Four Loko, man.
Wow, man.
Oh, Marion isn't. The Queen Bee over here is not immune to this game.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
What did you get over there?
What you get?
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
She's already feeling it. Hey, we saved the best for the queen of the house right here, you know? There you go. Yeah, that's funny, you know.
Man, I don't know about this Four Loko, man.
You be all right.
What's camo taste like, man? What's it taste like?
Camel.
Camo?
There you go, bro. Enjoy the ride, man.
It just don't got no menthol flavor.
You know?
No.
Hey, sorry to hear that, man. You got a couple hours to go ahead and finish that, dude.
Yeah, you do.
That's all right.
Oh, man. That's hilarious, man. So, yeah, what do you want to talk about, man? We're up for anything, whatever you want to ask us, man. I'll even ask you questions, shit.
I'm interested in the bug.
Hold on, the bug. Hold
on. Can I introduce myself?
Yeah, we got three other people here, man.
Can you introduce me?
Hey, like,
make me feel special.
Like always, I don't introduce myself either. I just go for it, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead,
Weatherman. Get in on this, man.
No, don't introduce me. Say no.
We got Cadillac the Weatherman. Cadillac the Weatherman's joining us.
Hey, give him a round of applause, Dan. There you go.
Tell me, man. Got the Weatherman Cadillac in the building.
Keep all them people out of here, man.
Get out of here. Let's go.
Oh, man. Yeah, we got the Weatherman Cadillac over here. You know what I mean? We got Junior, the bugtographer, in the house.
What's up, guys?
We got Bigfoot over here. And I'm known
that air horn at.
There you go. Come on, dude. And I'm known as the Biggity Bomb, you know, and we're all hosts here at the Bakersfield Underground, the Bug Podcast and stuff. Yeah.
So the Bug Podcast, we talked about it vaguely when we first started talking and about how you guys got started. Yeah. And it was more of a, you were on the road.
Yeah.
You were on the road and you had stories that you thought, hey, you know what? This shit would be hilarious to some other people, and they would. Yeah. So you wanted to bring that out.
What I was able to tell, you know, the stories that I was able to, you know what I mean? I mean, in our show, we talk about anything, right? And it's uncensored. So yeah, I do get into those details of what I see around me and everything because, you know, when we first had the idea of the bug, right? It was shout out to SR1. It was him and I. We were on the road with El Tiempo, our broskies, El Tiempo and stuff. And we were just on the road constantly. You know what I mean? And we will be having these conversations, having drinks, just like what we're doing right now and stuff. And we just ran into situations on the road, meeting different bands. Right. You know what I mean? They got their own stories and stuff. And just watching what is around me and stuff. It was like a cartoon, bro. You know what I mean? And I wanted to, like I said, man, I think people will be entertained by these kind of stories and stuff. You know what I mean? And it just became this idea. What can we call it? Right? What can we call it? You know, and once again, SR1 was like, hey man, I've had this idea about the bug. I said, the bug? What does that mean, right? He's like, Bakersfield Underground. I said, oh shit, that shit sounds dope. You know what I mean? So that's how it all came about, man. And then it just became this monster now that, you know, it's just raw, uncensored now. Now we're going on video now, you know what I mean? And but that was the basis how it all got started and stuff. It started with 2 people, you know what I mean? And yeah, big shout out to SR1, the whole El Tiempo crew, because when I first came with the idea, hey man, like I'm a talker, as you can see. Yeah. We were talking before you even hit record, you know what I mean? So I always bring that energy, you know what I mean? And they were like, I had the guys from El Tiempo, you know what I mean? They supported me every step of the way. Since day one, they were like, hey man, we like where you're coming from, because remember, I shot their videos, you know, I hung out with them constantly, man. And they were like, hey man, whatever you want to do, we'll back you up. They even the intro to our song is an unreleased El Tiempo track. Okay. You know what I mean? So, man, big shout out Mike Z, Scott, Dustin, SR1. You know what I mean? Because they support. That's why I'm always rocking their gear, man, because the banditos are always with me and stuff. You know what I mean?
How are they doing nowadays?
Man, you know what? Once we get off air, I'm going to show you some unreleased stuff. Okay. Because they're in the lab right now, man. And people have been asking, and it takes time to write music the way that they do. You know what I mean? So right now, they're in the lab right now. There's a couple of tracks that have been recorded and stuff, and I'm like, fuck, I cannot wait for the world to listen to this, man. They've been doing good, man.
What's your story on the underground portion of Bug, right? Bakersfield Underground. Underground, what does that mean to you? And what makes something underground?
Great question. So
like, oh shit.
Underground, you know what? So when I moved out here to Bakersfield, right? I've been here for going on 11 years, right? So I came from LA, San Fernando area and stuff, where I used to always listen to all kinds of music, right? So, but the artists that I like, you never hear them on radio. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like, wait, when can I get the backstory, etc.? I like to, man, I like to break down albums, lyrics, all that. I've always been like that, you know? So moving here to Bakersfield, traveling with El Tiempo, once again, I met a lot of artists out here. And I'm like, man, how come I never hear them? They have interesting stories, man. Like, you know, all these artists, the majority of them have fucked up lives. You know, that's where the best music come from pain into play. Yeah, shit, hey man, me too. You know what I mean? I'll throw myself out there. Yeah. But I never heard them on radio. I said, hey, have you guys ever done any interviews? Nah, they won't give me the time or day because maybe their stories are maybe too tragic for radio. You know what I mean?
They don't sell. They're not They're not for the media.
Yeah. So I'm like, man, nah, fuck that, dude. Like me speaking to all these artists, I'm like, man, come, let me open a platform to bring everybody in here. The people that the radio stations won't play. Sure. Right? So without knocking anybody on the radio stations, I've been there before.
You can knock them, brother. Do it.
All right. So we're going to go there. You know what I mean? But no. In all honesty, I've had the privilege of shooting music videos out here and going to the radio stations out here. And so I try to open, you know, friendships, maybe you could say, so that we can start working together and stuff, you know, putting my show out there and stuff, but nobody wanted to work with us. So I kind of like, I get it now. I get why other artists, they don't get the opportunity. But with me, it's like, not only do they get the opportunity at our show, but I listen to their music. All right. You know what I mean? So there's nothing like an artist coming to our show and I tell them, hey, on this track of this album, you say this. And they're like, oh shit. Yeah. Like you do listen to it. Yeah. You listen. You didn't just say, hey, and right now we're gonna play, you know, Weatherman Cadillac.
It reminds me of White Man Can't Jump. Yeah. Woody Harrelson's talking to Wesley Snipes. He's like, you hear it? Are you listening to it? Which one do you do it? Do you hear it or are you listening to it? Yeah. It's like, I hear it. You don't hear Jimmy. You can't hear Jimmy.
There you go. So, you know, especially, you know, you got to respect the time and the effort for every artist that they put, because it's time and money that goes into this. And these are like strong emotions too. You know what I mean? That go into these tracks. So for somebody to pay to give you the time and the day to listen to your one track about maybe something personal that you went through back in the day, 10 years, 5 years later, he's bringing in these lyrics. Yeah. So, you know, I think that's where our show started growing. It was word of mouth. All right. You know what I mean? Because people started saying, hey, man, like, this guy listens to our songs. Like, he'll give me no time limit in bringing us in. He'll listen to the whole catalog. I don't just listen to their new album. I go back. Yeah. I dig deep into, like, SoundCloud. You know what I mean? Because a lot of artists start off at SoundCloud and stuff. So there's tracks that they don't even know I've listened to, and because we have contacts now.
Right.
So I'm like, hey, have you ever worked with it? Oh yeah, I got this track that never made it to air. I'm like, well, send it to me. So and then I will bring that up during the interview. And they're like, oh shit. How the fuck do you know about this track?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought it was buried somewhere, but now, we give it new life. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's how the show started. But the question was underground. What do I consider underground? There's a lot of artists out here. There's a lot of talented artists out here, man.
Give me 3.
One of them that you mentioned was Stephanie Soul was one of them. Another one, Marlon Mackey, dude. He has some spectacular music out there.
Right.
I recently started working with Laddie Patterson, dude. And she has an album that's coming out that is fucking dope, dude.
Really?
We just recently, and a more known artist is like Mike Dilla from Death Row Records. We just interviewed him and stuff, you know,
wow.
and the story and advice that he had for all the up and comers as well.
Right.
My favorite rapper, Locus Luciano. He just has an album that just released.
Yeah.
I got a crazy story.
He's
with
an
Locus
animated character, man. I like his mannerisms and everything.
So fucking talented. He just has a new album out, that just released yesterday or today or something like that. I can't wait for him to come in and we could break that down.
Yeah.
But there's so much talent out here, man. Like there's a rock band, the Disassociates that were out here, you know what I mean? They kick ass. There's Fractures, one of my they're like goth. Metal, you know what I mean? They're from England Empire. We've interviewed them and stuff. And there's just so many people out there, you know what I mean? Not just here in Bakersfield, but everywhere. And once again, they don't get too much play on the radio and stuff, you know what I mean? But they come to our show. And once again, we break down their music lyrics and stuff. We ask them all the questions and stuff that they can't really talk about on radio.
Sure.
Once again, with all due respect, but fuck it, right? It is what it is.
We're fucking unfiltered here.
Yeah, you come to our platform, you got no time limit. We could talk about whatever the fuck you want.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And I think that's where that's what I consider underground, man. Giving opportunity to people that don't have that opportunity,
And
open some new doors.
And also give them a safe place to be who they are and express, what they really feel.
A judgment-free zone.
Exactly.
Somebody that appreciates the art and the struggle and the artistry and the things that go behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see and realize.
So that's how you can understand the artist, what he's going through and what is understanding what he or she doing.
What do you feel like is the threshold for underground? Where is the threshold to you, in your opinion, the weatherman?
Threshold.
So when do you become not underground? As soon as you sign to a label, or as soon as you get a hit on the radio? When are you not underground anymore?
Basically, that's when it is. Basically, when you sign with a label.
All right.
And when you get that hit song, when the label pick you up.
Yeah.
So that's when you ain't.
I mean, that could be one right there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because nowadays, the music industry has changed. It has changed a lot within the last couple of years and stuff, you know what I mean? Where people are recording from their own home now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what is considered a major label now? Like a distributor or something like that? Or where are we at now, right? Yeah. Because
everybody right now getting distribution deals. They're not signing the contracts no more.
All right.
They want distribution deals.
Smarter business wise?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So we've had artists come in that have signed record deals and stuff, but they got screwed over because ABC, right? But and then they started doing it from their house and they got a record, they invested a little bit of money in their equipment and stuff, and boom, they just started selling right then and there. You know what I mean? So that's a good question. But what do you consider? At what point are you considered mainstream, do you want to call it? Or
so for me in particular, like you said, you some of your favorite artists are quote unquote underground, right? They don't get played on the radio. One of my favorite groups of all time is The Roots.
Yeah, dude.
The Roots. And who I think is one of the greatest lyricists or rappers of all time is Black Thought.
Bam, there you go. Yeah.
But who knows Black Thought?
Exactly.
You can't go around Bakersfield saying, "Hey, I'm listening to Black Thought," like you're listening to 50 Cent or Ice Cube. They don't know who Black Thought is.
Yeah.
Lupe Fiasco.
That's another one, lyricist right there. Yeah.
All of these guys, Pharoah Monch.
Bam, there you go. Yeah.
There's so many of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, but I just, because it's a different, I guess they're coming at it. I'm sorry, I think the way the music is right now is more like pop, I guess.
Yeah, it is. Drake.
Like Drake.
Kendrick.
He says
Drake,
nothing in his songs, but the chorus is probably popping, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, like lyrics, like a true lyricist.
Yeah.
They don't get the shine like I feel they deserve.
Sure.
Right? Somebody that has something to say.
What while back, I remember a guy named After.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big shout out. He's a broski of the bug. After.
Yeah, tell me about After.
Man, After he is so talented battle rapper, spits right from the
Right
head,
off the top of the dome.
right?
All right.
So I'm gonna tell you a story about After. Okay,
There you go.
So we've had him on the show before, right? And After was one of those. He was one of the first people that supported our show. He came on the show. We were nobody. We were recording in the backyard with one microphone. We were sharing the microphone. After's like, hey man, I got you guys. So I got to spend some time, several times. With After, but there was this one time, right? He was at my pad, right? And we're just chilling right there. We're already done recording this off the air. And him and I, everybody was left because they were drunk or high, one of the two. But him and I were the only survivors, right? You know what I mean? So we're kicking it, bro. We're just chilling right there, you know? And I asked him, hey, After, like, how does your mind work when it comes down to this battle rapping? Because not everybody can do it.
No.
Like, where does your mind go, right? Because he can look at you and he would just start spinning about your shoes, your jacket, your tattoos, you know what I mean? You're bald, whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
And he broke it down to me, bro. Now he gave me some of that on the interview that I did with him, right?
Yeah.
But it wasn't like one-on-one.
Give you everything, all the deep
and,
info.
And I'm like, dude, like my mind cannot comprehend that. It
quickly.
doesn't think that quick.
Yeah, it's a processor
But
right there.
it's like he's such a fucking cool guy too, you know what I mean? And hanging out with him and everything and getting to know it After a little bit better and stuff, it was like, fuck, dude. You can kind of see where he pulls
All right.
from
where
life
where
itself.
he gets from, yeah.
Yeah, man. But it would take for you to sit down with him and really have him open up to you to really, you know what I mean? Such a talent, man. Shout out After, man. Broski from the bug, yeah.
Let's see. Tell me about the skits, brother. Tell me about the skits that you guys got going on. I want to know about the skits, man.
So,
who's writing them? Where is the creative process coming from? Where is the inspiration coming from? And how are you guys throwing that together?
So, do you want to answer that, or do you want me to go for it and you just elaborate? Okay, all right.
Go back for.
So the skit started with on the show on the bug. You hear my voice all the time. Sure. I don't have a radio voice, broski. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like I just talk, you know. And
he does. He does. He's being modest. This motherfucker, man.
Thank you guys, but no, like I feel like I have the weakest fucking voice. You know what I mean? So you hear my voice all the time, right? All the time. So I said, hey man, I grew up listening to radio since I was little, right? It's a long story, but I didn't have my parents around. I just had radio. So I would listen to, Big Boy in the morning and stuff. Because, I come from the Valley and stuff. Back then, it was K Earth 101, Art LeBeau.
You had good radio.
Yeah, we had some really good radio and stuff. You know what I mean? So,
hey, offense to Bakersfield, I don't give a fuck. They had good radio down south.
Yeah. It was different, but hopefully, we could change things around. It's never too late. So I enjoyed little skits here and there. You know what I mean? Like the phone tabs from Big Boy's Neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like little skits like that kind of give you a break from listening to my voice. You know what I mean? So when Cadillac came in, I said, hey man, I could use you. Like I can write for you and create this character, right? So the Weatherman Cadillac skit started happening. Now the Weatherman Cadillac takes place back in the 60s and 70s.
Oh shit.
All right. So back when it was, man, I wish I was born during that time because it was so free. You know what I mean? So the Weatherman skits and by Cadillac and I, we actually write the skits. We get together all week and we brainstorm and we start just knocking it out, and breaking it down and just really trimming the fat out of like the whole writing section.
The point.
Yeah, and making it funny and stuff. You know what I mean? So it took us a while to get it. But it was just him and I having fun in the beginning, and it became a storyline, and then just people started just picking up on it. Now people would listen to the show just to listen to the Weatherman Cadillac skits. You know what I mean?
So I feel like it's some Anchorman shit, man.
I mean, you can put it like that. It's just like we just come together and just mainly it'd be me. I'll come here. Hey, what you think about if I say this right now? Say this. No, that don't sound right. That don't sound right. Come back again. I'll come back again. How about this then? I said, nah, don't. So I said, I said, all right.
That's
So
pretty nice.
he said, yeah. He said, he's
What
gonna
the
write.
fuck is this?
Man, why you tearing my shit apart?
I'm just looking at it. I'm just, damn, he hurt my damn feelings. But I can't tell him though. I said, okay, all right, fuck it. I fuck this shit up. And so,
Man.
so one thing we just came together and said, all right, we went from sentence to sentence, and this thing we came together, okay, all right, let's go with this. We went with it. And this thing, it came good. I thought it was going to turn out bad.
All right.
I did. I thought it was going to turn out bad, but he can't think until he said,
It surprised you.
Yeah, it surprised me.
Right.
Look, man, I'm notorious for being an asshole to work with.
Yeah.
I'll be the first, man. I admit to it. I admit
Bro,
to it.
yes.
But yeah,
Yes,
you know what I
bro.
mean? I am.
He'll catch you
know?
off guard. You
Yeah,
wouldn't even know.
man, just-
Like, but because once again, I believe in our product and what we
Absolutely.
are capable. I believe that I have a team right here that we haven't been able to unlock their full capacity yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, man, Cadillac is the nicest fucking guy because he brings me maybe 10 drafts of one skit and I turn all of them down.
Yeah.
So, and tell them about the recording sessions because, you know, how long do we last for a 2, 3, 5 minute skit? How long
Right.
do we last?
About 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours.
I have them say the same line 20
Like
times.
you're in the recording studio and he's trying to hit a Mariah Carey like E note way
Yeah,
up high.
Yeah.
I'm put it like this.
Yeah.
Put it like this. Put it like this. He tried to get me hit a Whitney Houston note. No, damn well I can't hit that note, but he gonna make me try.
But you get it.
But I get it though.
But
so-
you get it.
You
Again,
get the direction. You know the direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, it's a long process. People don't understand how long it takes to do a 5 minute skit. 5 minutes is a long time for two people to be talking, right? Because on that skit, the Weatherman skit is the Weatherman Cadillac and Chip Spinnigan, which is his partner, his co-anchor, right?
Yeah.
And who is Skip?
It's unknown.
Okay.
unknown.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
it's
I got the
unknown.
good question. Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot reveal that identity right now.
That's
We're
fair.
gonna protect Chip, you know. But you know, yeah, it does take a long time. The Weatherman skit is one of them, and the other skit that we had was PG&E MOB.
Oh man.
Now I'm pretty sure you can relate to that. You're looking at me already like, no, you ain't going there.
Fuck PG.
PG&E, their
Got
bills.
solar, baby.
Yeah, okay. So, but before you had solar,
Yeah.
PG&E, they robbed the fuck out of people
Oh, yeah.
here, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, so I said, man, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing my bill this fucking high. I live by myself. You know,
$400
I'm
bill
hardly
by
ever
myself
home.
and I'm not home.
I'm hardly ever home.
Yeah.
You know, I only have my fish tank, you know, on. You know, so yeah.
I like
so
these
I said-
goddamn candles.
yeah, no, I went candles, dog. So yeah, dude. So I wanted to do something where I can hit them, right? Where I can hit them without making a big deal, right? So we did this skit, PG&E MOB, because they're the mob. They robbed.
They
me.
are, yeah.
So I have somebody. Shout out to Iceberg. He plays the PG&E representative, and he has like a mafia voice. You know what I mean? Yeah, he
Put the cotton balls in and shit.
Oh, he does all that, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Iceberg is a comedian, so he's that's what he does. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So I'm the customer that gets fed up, and you get to hear me just go all out. You know what I mean? So it's one of those fun skits that people can relate to. Until I ran into somebody that works for PG&E.
Oh, man. Then they're not too happy with you. My uncle
No,
works
because-
for him, but
okay.
he paints everything blue. That's all he does.
Okay,
man.
so there you go. No, but it was funny because the person that does work for PG&E, they're like, hey, I heard that PG&E skit. I said, all right, cool, man. I'm like, how do you feel about that? He's like, I work for that company, right? I said, okay. He's like, good shit.
He like, you don't know which way he's gonna
Yeah,
go.
you
man.
know,
You know I work for them, right? I'll fuck you up.
But we have these fun skits and stuff like that have taken off and stuff. And eventually I do want to turn those into like cartoons and stuff where I could upload maybe like on Instagram or Facebook or something like that. You know what I mean?
What is you guys' typical episode format look like?
Oh, you want me to give you the secret, huh?
I need
All
the
right.
secret
Yeah,
sauce.
I'll
baby.
give you the secret sauce right now. You know what I mean? So our show pretty much is broken down into, 3 sections, right? The first half is dedicated more towards us.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Getting to know us, whatever we have to say. We give the weekly weird news. So I give out the crazy news that I hear online and shit.
And it's always in Florida.
Yeah. So you know already. Yeah, a lot of the news comes from Florida and stuff. But we do that. I give all the announcements because I do have artists that send me their schedule. And they're like, hey, can you announce that I'm going to be over here at Jared's Pizza, or I'm going to be, like I noticed that you're going to have a party here in a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
When is the party?
So,
well, this Saturday I'll be at Off the Rails. It's island to the streets. It's just going to be island vibes.
Oh, hell
reggae, reggaeton, Afro beats.
nice. Hey, Off the Rails. Big shout out to them. They're doing big things over there.
Becca and her husband over there doing great things.
Very nice people too, man. Very generous.
They remind me of you guys on the sense that they allow people to come in that might not have the stage of the Fox Theater and some of these other places.
Yeah.
It's the same idea that I get from them that I get with you guys as the bug.
Yeah. That's great people. Like I said, we actually recorded there not too long ago for the toy drive. We took the show there live. And stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, they gave us the opportunity to say, do whatever you want. I said, all right. Did
you guys chill back at the couches?
Yeah, that's where we were at. And so we interviewed everybody that was there performing and stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, we did. We've done a lot. You know what I mean? So I forgot the original question and stuff of what you asked. What was the question again, dude?
Your outline.
The outline. Yeah. The first half is dedicated to whatever we have going on, and also artists that give me their schedule. I go ahead, I give them a plug and stuff, and I dedicate some time to our sponsors too. The second half of the show is dedicated to the artist, whoever's coming in, our guest.
Okay.
And in between the first half and the second half, I give commercial time for our sponsors. Or like we have Latte Production. Shout out Tay Young. He has a Latte Production is a new company out here that where you can go and record music, podcasts. So he sent me an episode. He sent me a commercial, an audio commercial. He said if I would play, I said sure, I'll play it on every single episode and stuff. Yeah. So they can get some customers out there too. The second half, when the guest comes in, the way that I don't like to call them interviews, I like to call them just kicking back, just like we're doing right now.
Yeah, a vibe session. We're chilling. Yeah, we're just getting to know each other.
Depending on because we don't just do music, we do business people as well. But if I have a music artist. We get their story first. I get their story, and then I break down. I go through the whole catalog. So all week, I have MC, etc., right, or DJ, etc., right, on my headphones all week. I write down their lyrics, whatever song really does, have a story. Then that's the second half of that episode. Of that interview. Goes towards like talking about their music and stuff.
All right.
They plug away, they got their stories and etc. Because have you ever heard of I'm pretty sure there's a song that you heard and you're like, man, I wonder what this dude or this girl was going through during this song.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it cool to get the actual story?
That's a real story.
Yeah, dude.
And sometimes it has nowhere near what you thought was going on.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I was taking it to a dark ass place.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So we've had the pleasure of having lots of artists, come in. And once again, our interviews are like that. We really get down into the lyrics and stuff because, like I said, I love listening. I pay attention to beats too, but lyrics are like my shit.
All right.
So I write their lyrics down. I read it back to them. They're like, "Oh shit, this fucker actually read it."
Yeah.
So we.
So when you said at 2 minutes and 15 seconds in the track, what did you mean by that exactly?
Yeah,
and would you like to call that person out?
And you know what? I have done that.
Oh yeah.
And like I said, the interview just takes on a whole situation. But I am able to really get these artists to open up.
All right.
They've done several interviews before they come to me. So what can I do to stand my interview out than the rest of them, right? And I think we've accomplished that several times and stuff with our interviews and stuff. You know what I mean? So that's what pretty much our show is about. And I always ended with the song that they're going to premiere and stuff.
All right.
Yeah, so that's pretty much. It's a lot of work, man.
How is that down there, man? How you doing down there with that, brother?
I should have rolled up a blunt.
Look at this guy, dude. And I'm pretty sure he won't even pass it.
Hey, who do you guys find that you guys take inspiration from? So, running your podcast, doing your segment, doing your skit, jotting things down, all the photography, all the art, all the music. Each one of you guys, who's somebody that you kind of try to model after as a successful figure, if you will, in your portion of the show?
See, I'm from Los Angeles, bro, and Big Boy, Power 106 and everything. Coming up as a DJ and everything like that, I actually had to sit down, man, and learn from my brother. and try to be under him, DJ Hustle from Hustle TV.
Okay.
So I sat under him, man, trying to,
Absorb what you can.
Yeah. So for me to learn and get better than basically get with these guys, it basically, man, it turned me like a whole 360,
You're
bro.
a whole completely different person now.
Yes, bro. It's like now they about to figure out, damn, Bigfoot, you crazy.
So you were like disguised as an introvert, and now you're becoming an extrovert.
Basically, I'm coming as a whole comedian.
This is the most I've ever heard him speak.
Hey, he's comfortable because we already knew each other, man. So he's at home now, man. We're home.
He finally came out of the woods, dog.
Hey, I did, bro. You forgot?
All right.
I got locked up in the woods.
I'm giving my background. I'm from Georgia.
Georgia.
Yes, Georgia. So, in Georgia, it's like I was a loner. I ain't really too much to deal with people. I like dealing by myself, doing things by myself. So, as I got older, I tried to learn new things. I would hesitate with that. So when I got kids, kids started making me learn more. But when I had my daughter, she the one pushes me to keep going. So when I came out here to California, I was still no closet person, didn't really deal with nobody. Sure. But as I started working, now I met with Henry. I think he kind of like
brought it out of you.
Yeah, pushing it out of me to be a better person. Kelly, you can do it. You could be a better person. So that's where that's where it's leading to right now. He pushed me to be a better person.
That's what real love and brotherhood is that when we can talk to each other and we can let each other know, hey, you're fucking up, man.
Yeah.
You're slipping. I know you're capable. I know you can do better. Let's push for this. Set some goals, line some things out. Yeah, man.
Yeah. And that's why I be telling, I tell them all the time, I say, hey, I'll fuck up, let me know. Straighten me out, let me know. Let me know if I'm fucking up. Yeah. You tell them right there, Kelly, you fucking up, right? All right, cool. I take this in and I suck it in, try to do better. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna try. I am gonna do better. So that's my story. So
all right. How about you, brother?
Oh, well, I wasn't born here. I was born in the Philippines. And I was raised by my aunt. My parents left me to my aunt when I was 1. And I didn't actually meet my parents until I was almost 10.
Wow. Were they just not in the best position to raise you or raise a kid at the time?
Well, to be honest, like my mom.
Hey, here we go, baby.
God damn, this shit just went down right now. These motherfuckers are sad,
dog. From what I understand, like my mom was not getting along with my grandma, my dad's mom. And by the time she's had it, like she ended up like telling my dad, I'm gone, I'm leaving. So she came to United States.
All right.
With her parents. And shortly after that, my dad like followed her. And so I got left behind when I was 1. And anyway, from that, like I just realized like the value in trying to preserve things like
something worth keeping.
Yeah. Like a lot of my pictures, they're gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So also at that time, I felt like I was always alone, like in my own world. That like I found expression through art, and I felt so connected to art that like anyway, I ended up pursuing it later on, and I've dabbled in different types of art, and like I found that like photography encompasses all the things that I could do.
Yeah.
Like I could paint and stuff and like photograph people in front of it. But I just feel like preserving things, like it's important to me. So anyway, when I found these guys, my lifelong dream that my parents didn't let me do was
stripper.
To I don't think the world would let me do
Gigolo.
that either.
Deuce Bigelow.
I know, dude. Bakersfield Gigolo.
I'll be your bodyguard, man. Don't trip.
My dream was to actually work for like the movie industry.
Right.
I love the movies, man. Like I watch movies like all the time. Like every day I would watch
Boogie
one
Nights?
thing. No, I mean I wanted to build sets. I wanted to work the film. I wanted to do like
Camera and
things
lighting and behind the scenes.
yeah.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older and waited too long to pursue my dream,
Yeah.
like this guy came into the picture and I just feel like, dude, I'm getting the dream that I wanted. Like something that I would have to move to LA to pursue, like in this type of industry. But it's all here.
It's
And
in Bakersfield.
It's in Bakersfield.
Yeah, we have it in Bakersfield.
There's
Of all places, we got it.
I know. So that's the beauty of it. Like, and I feel like, the more we let people know that we exist, the more we would have pride in our own things,
Yeah.
I don't need to go to LA to find this.
Correct.
And that's why I was blessed with these guys, man.
Well, and you don't have to go to LA to find it, even if it didn't exist here. You can create it,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
Like we can create it.
Oh, yeah.
The Bug Podcast didn't exist at one point, and it got created because there was a void, there was a need, there was a vision by somebody that said, "Hey, we need this kind of thing in Bakersfield for the underground."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for real. Can you believe these motherfuckers said it was me? I fucking motivated y'all. Damn, they don't talk to me like that, bro. I've never heard this in my life,
This
bro.
is a real emotional podcast right now, brother.
What kind of joint did you give them, bro?
Hey, you know what's crazy?
Yeah, dude.
See, I've been in Bakersfield for a while, bro, and I used to sell CDs at Kmart back in the days, and like dealing with these guys and everything, and interviewing the artists and stuff when I see them, and it's funny, bro, because they be like, "What you doing over here?"
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the DJ. Like, oh, you the DJ who used to be at Kmart selling CDs? Like, bro, it'd be like funny to me, like because that's where I started. Like I used to start at Kmart, Howard's, DD, stuff like that back in the days, man.
Yeah.
And like seeing these artists who we interview, then they look at me like, "Oh yeah, I know exactly who you is." Like, man, like coming up, bro. It's like crazy.
Being known now.
Yes, that's I'm like, whoa.
How has your guys' lives changed? Even if it's modest, even if we're modest and we're humble about ourselves, right? We can be cocky. Hey, we're doing fucking great. We got streamers. We're doing great. Everything else. I'm a Bakersfield celebrity now, right? But in all honesty, where do you feel like it's taking you guys?
Can I answer the original question though?
Yeah.
Who inspired me? These sad fucking sacks of shit over here. You know what I mean? Bringing the show down. We're gonna edit that shit out, dog.
Okay, we're gonna edit it out.
No, but I
love you, man.
But okay, I was inspired by two people. All right. One of them is going through a lot of shit right now, but I'm gonna say it anyways.
Yeah, do it.
So Vince McMahon. All right.
Oh yeah.
Because of the entertainment side of it.
From nothing to
Yeah. Like he built this thing,
Yeah.
and shout out those muchos knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon, he's all about entertainment, no matter what, at what cost.
Yes.
You know what I mean? As soon as we hit the record button, boom, we're on.
Yeah.
We're here to entertain all of our audience members and shit, find the best way. These guys already know very well. They get the speech from me be on the ride over here. Throughout the day, we have to be entertaining because I want to make sure that whoever is dedicating that time to us, we can go ahead and get them out of this funk that's going on in the world right now, and for at least 2-3 hours, be entertaining. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I like to do. You know what I mean? When I listen to your show, I'm entertained by all these DJ stories and stuff. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to bring. So Vince McMahon is one of them. The other one is Howard Stern.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like Howard Stern,
heavy hitter.
yeah,
man.
from New York. He was all I would listen to when he was in radio here in LA, right?
Yeah.
Then he went to Sirius Radio, and I got a fucking subscription because that's where all the skits came from. That's about just being yourself.
All right.
I remember when I first started recording, I would use a different voice. And I had a homeboy. He was like, dude, just fucking be yourself. Why are you trying to be this other person? I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know where I'm at. I was a little bit lost. I was trying to figure it out, right? He's like, just be yourself. And that's what I tell everybody else. Just be yourself, man, because everybody has a character, right?
Yeah.
Those two were very inspirational. I listened to a lot of talk radio growing up. You know what I mean? Like Bigfoot said, Big Boy Radio, Rick D's in the morning, Art LeBeau. Like, bro, back then, before there was all this MP3s or, you know what I mean, streaming, there was radio.
Yeah.
So I had a Walkman back in the day. Now, I grew up in the ghetto, bro, there in San Fernando, in Pacoima. And my school was in Northridge, which is like a good hour and a half.
Oh, shit.
And I used to take the city bus. That was a 3 hour in the morning, bro. And then in the afternoons, the only thing that it was during my junior high years. So my parents were always working. I hardly saw my parents. They were always working. But,
typical.
They did the best that they could, right? Yeah. And look how I turned out. Look at me. But I used to have that 3 hour bus ride. The only thing I had was my radio.
Yeah.
So back then, and I'm pretty sure you could relate to this, back then, if a country song played and you didn't like country, guess what? You had to listen to it.
Oh, yeah. You didn't have a choice.
Yeah, because you couldn't skip.
What reception were you going to have?
Yeah, you couldn't skip. And then the next song was probably Tupac, right? California Love. Yeah. Then the next one was probably No Doubt. You know what I mean? Tragic Kingdom. You know what I mean? You're like, all right, but the more you listen to it, the more you're like, oh shit, I'm fucking digging this shit. You know what the fuck is Gwen Stefani talking about? You know what I mean? Green Day, fucking.
Oh yeah.
Then I went to War. You know what I mean? Like I would listen to every single. I had no choice.
Yeah.
All that stuck with me. You know what I mean? So now that's why in our show I talk with everybody. Whether you're an R&B singer, we've had country singers on, and we some punk rock artists too. You know what I mean? Some goth rock too.
You don't discriminate. There's no discrimination. You're underground. You're underground.
There isn't.
There's one underground.
Yeah,
and all of us are in it.
Yeah, there you go. All of us are in it. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I've had DJs on too, which you got to come on our show next. You know what I mean? Because every DJ has their own style. You know what I mean? So, and I know there's a lot of stories out there. You know, and those muchos actually, he came on our show very early on.
I seen the first couple episodes.
Yeah, he was very
5 or
very early on. You know what I mean? So he would talk about DJing and stuff, and it's a whole other beast, man.
Yeah.
And I hear you talking about that during your show too. Every episode you bring a different DJ on.
Yeah.
I love the way everybody has a different style, right?
Everybody does. Yep.
But not to okay. So I answered your question. I'm gonna ask you something real quick because I've been dying to ask you, man.
Uh-oh.
How do you feel? How long have you been a DJ for?
3 whole years.
3 whole years. So you're brand new. You're brand new.
Yeah.
All right. So back in the day, you had 2 vinyl records
Yeah.
playing, and to blend both sounds, right?
By ear.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, by ear.
Did they used to have to use that chalk? Was it chalk or what was it to mark?
Yeah, well, they put a sticker. They'll put whatever on the LP.
Yeah, and LPs, as you know, they fuck up real easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to capture that 1 second of a sound on a whole vinyl album and mix it into this track,
there was a great art to it.
Carrying all those vinyl fucking records,
all the crates. Yeah,
all the crates.
I being that I'm only 3 in, I've been completely digital this whole time.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, I've also reverted all the way back to having my own 1200s and my S9 and going back to vinyl because I'm appreciative of the art. I like the art itself, and unless you go all the way back to the beginning, down to the foundation, and you start with that foundation, you're never gonna. I don't think you're ever gonna fully have the respect of any other DJ. Fully have the respect. You know. We can play music for people, and they don't know whether we shoes in the dryer and mess up or it's perfect. And they don't know if we're mixing in the right key or in and out of a different key, or people just want to hear.
They just want to hear their music,
joints. They just want to hear their joints.
So much goes into it, though. I respect all DJs because once again, I pay attention to all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for you to go out there, pretty much, if there's no DJ in a party, there is no party.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of you DJs out here, I've had several DJs on the show, and I tell them the same thing, man. I respect the fuck out of you guys. I can't do what you guys do. I tried to be a DJ. I tried. I failed miserably, bro. Miserably. Like I failed.
Oh no,
you know what
man.
I mean?
We can get you on track.
Yeah,
man.
hell yeah. I'm with it, man. I'm with it. But I went back and I searched the history of DJing and everything, and it's like, man, it's just incredible what they were able to do back then.
They created instruments. They made turntables into musical instruments.
Bang.
Things that you can manipulate and play and alter and completely change a song.
Yeah, one sound bit, one drum pattern at a time. That's fucking incredible, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once things went digitally, I think that things did change. I was still, I was paying attention to all that during parties when there were CD players now, right?
Yeah,
You got two
CDJs.
CDs spinning at the same time. And it became a little bit easier. I believe it became a little bit easier.
Absolutely.
Now it's more digital. You got computers now and everything that could do the majority of the work, but it still takes that talent to blend those beats per minute and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
And there's an artistry to it. There's a flair, right? A flair. Every DJ has their own flair, their own style, their own special sauce, their own seasoning, if you will. Every DJ has their own. And that's where you're not going to get AI or anything else on a computer to replace a DJ completely. Now, is AI going to get involved? Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Are they going to have a computer playing music and a camera facing the crowd to see, quote unquote, read the crowd? Yeah, absolutely. And they're going to know what song to put on next to get more people out to the dance floor. And it's going to be very, very intelligent. It's just not going to have Gordy B's flair.
Bam, there you go.
Or OG Redeem's flair. Or
Yeah,
anybody else's flair and their special
real.
touch they put on it.
For real. And to keep that rhythm, that atmosphere going, it ain't fucking easy, man.
Yeah.
It ain't easy. Cause you got, while you're playing your set, right? You already got your mixes or you're mixing their live. You got these motherfuckers coming up to you. Hey man, I want you to play Suavemente right now.
Oh, yeah.
How am I going to mix that to Fleetwood Mac? Like, how am I going to mix that, bro? Like, give me a chance to work my way, Hey, Big for you lick the fuck out of this joint, bro.
Man, he wet it up, man.
Yeah, he does that all the time.
Oh,
but
man.
I'm not going to pass that one. But anyways, man.
I didn't lick it. It's wax, fool.
I don't know, man, but keep
wax
that
on
shit
it.
over there.
Damn, fuck it.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's I find it fascinating. You know what I mean? The hard work that you guys put into it and stuff. I respect the fuck out of it. Thank you, man. I respect the fuck out of you guys because it ain't easy, man. It ain't easy to keep a 3-4 hour party going and still have that energy.
It's not. And the worst thing is, club DJs are pretty easy, right? You're going to play hip hop, you're going to play top, you're going to play pop, you're going to play, all the bangers, right? All the radio,
the hits and stuff.
The hits.
Yeah.
It's when you have to get into weddings, when you have to get into, how many different age ranges are there at a wedding?
Yeah.
Anywhere from 5 years old to 80 years old.
For real, that's
okay,
true, yeah.
Well, the 5-year-old don't want to hear what the 80-year-old wants to hear, and they don't want to hear what the 40-year-old wants to hear.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like a symphony, if you will. Like all I can equate it to is a symphony, and there's crescendos, and there's you fall off, and you play 3 or 4 pop songs, and then you mix it into a Fleetwood Mac song, and then you mix that into ABBA, and then you mix that into
Old McDonald had a farm.
I did.
Old McDonald had a farm.
I made some little
Hey, you're
girl's night
badass,
at a
dog.
wedding.
You're
man.
badass, fool. What kind of beat was that, dog? Like, y'all had to clap along.
I had
Like,
farm.
what the
They did.
They
The
did,
crowd
huh?
clapped and
fuck? It
everything.
was country, dog.
Yeah.
I bet everybody just looking at what the.
The people that weren't
fucking
in on it,
hilarious,
yeah,
man.
they looked at you like, what
the fuck?
Like, did you just smoke something? Like, something.
All right, so speaking of that, right? Have you ever played a song where everybody was like, "What the fuck?" Where you're like, "Hey, I shouldn't have played that shit, dude." I know early on when you first started.
I did it recently, brother.
Oh, recently.
I did it recently, man. I did it real recently, like a couple weeks ago, man.
What song was it? And tell me about that story, man.
And what part?
Mac Miller.
All right, because you're big on Mac
I'm
Miller.
a huge Mac fan.
I see that,
Life
yeah.
and Death Mac, man. I think it was on either Knock Knock or Donald Trump.
All right. You were in a Latino party or what the fuck?
and we were at the Bakersfield Condors.
Was you up there with those? Was you up there with those?
No, Dose was up there the week after me or something, man. I was up. Richie Rich is the Condors DJ, man. It's Richie Rich. Richie Rich told me, he said, hey, man, not only do you have to watch curse words in songs, we have to have clean music for all of these families, but you got to watch the message of the song and what they're saying about eating boxes.
Yes. You fucked that up, dog.
I did it, man. I did it. I didn't do it on purpose.
So basically, it just went in one ear out the other.
Yeah, kind of, man. And I hit that Mac Miller song, and it started out great, man. Real up, real energy, and everybody was liking it, and he was flowing, right? And then he said something about licking the box or eating the box.
You're like, wait a minute.
I was like, oh shit! I had to stim out the vocal real quick and mix something else in.
Okay, so did you not know the lyrics, or
I didn't
were you
know-
just in the mood? Okay.
I didn't know the lyrics. I don't have those ones memorized.
That is
so
hilarious, dude. I had a situation similar to that, right? Now, I was there helping the DJ because, again, I know a bunch of songs.
Yeah.
I said, hey, man, we were at a Spanish quinceañera, right?
yeah,
a Sweet
yeah,
16,
absolutely.
right? So the DJ that was there, right? He was the one that was hired there. He starts playing this song, right? From Aventura, right? Aventura is a bachata band, right? Okay, you might know about them. So, but out of all their hits, he plays the one song that has to do with it's a sensitive subject about a little girl.
Oh yeah.
And I look at him.
Was it Hermanita?
Yeah, there you go. There you go, dude. Yeah. Like, how the fuck are you gonna play out of all the songs?
That's a deep song, yeah.
But okay, so you know about Aventura.
Yeah.
Out of all the songs,
Yeah.
solo por un beso.
Yes.
Right? Mi amigo ella yo. You know what I mean? Out of all the songs.
Stop.
He played that one fucking song. And it was like a deep cut track, right? And I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Yes.
And he's over there like, yeah, man, this is the mix. I'm like, no, fool.
Not.
Yeah, this is not the one.
Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes I'm like that with Gordon because I know Spanish music. He does
Okay,
a lot
there
of
you go.
quinceañeras and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's
Not
gonna
that
kill it
one.
for you.
Delete.
Yeah. And then I have to tell him, babe, you can't play Ramon Ayala yet. Just wait.
Yeah, just
I
wait.
gotta play it at the end of the night.
There's a certain, once they
Tragos.
get a little bit,
Just wait.
you know what I mean? Like Vicente Fernandez, you know what I mean? Like,
Volver,
yeah, volver. Yeah, so there's like, all right, so there's like a, there's a whole
time
rhythm.
limit, yeah.
There's a rhythm. You know, hey, you should be thankful, bro.
Hey, I am.
You should be
man.
thankful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I have done so many successful Hispanic events since those, man, with her in my ear
Yeah.
helping me. She's
Yeah.
like, yeah, do that one. I'm like, okay.
I've heard you talk about that on the
Yeah.
show too. Yeah, because it's a different crowd.
Yeah.
And once again, a lot of big shout out to all the DJs out there. You know what I mean? Because there is different crowds, man.
Man.
You just don't know what they're into. Sometimes it's a mixed crowd. You know what I mean? So it's just, man, it's wild, bro. It's an experience, man. Being a DJ out there for a little bit of time that I got to do it. You know what I mean? Nobody hired me after that.
I
But
think you can jump back in, man.
I'm pretty sure I could. That wasn't my event. I was there helping, damn
Yeah,
it.
hey, I was off guard, man. I
Yeah,
wasn't
man.
prepared, man. You can't hold that one
I
over me.
corrected the error, man. But nah, dude, much power to you guys, man, because it ain't easy. It ain't easy. The amount of music that you guys need to learn or know and mix that in with other genres as well and keep the party going. And you got drunk people in there like, hey, man, play this track. You know what I mean? It's a difficult situation, you know what I mean? But hey, you got people that there's people out there like myself that do admire what you guys do, man. And much respect to you guys, man.
Hey, shout out. Hey, all my DJs are getting in free to that rooftop event that we got coming up.
The bug will be there.
The bug gets in free. Bug gets in free, VIP. And
Hey, can I do a set?
Hell yeah. We got,
you can drop one.
We got
Hell
the
yeah, I need to
VIP
do a
parking
set.
in there. There you go. There you go. We got the free parking, right? Because we're already parked at the second floor. You guys are on the third floor, so
Yeah, we actually have. My boy Syed got me the he's the manager there, or whatnot.
Yeah.
he gave it to me for Sundays.
that's gonna be dope.
He said, as much as I want, basically. So we'll see if it pops off, and we'll give it a few
will.
blows. And
It will.
I want families out there. We got
Yeah.
We got a photo booth out there. We got a jumper out there for kids. We're gonna have stuff, and parking on the first couple floors floors. The third floor is blocked off, obviously.
For the event and
for
stuff.
the families and the event and everything else. And
Yeah, you'll be able to see our studio. It's like the window right there, dude. We're on the third floor,
man,
so you'll be able to see it.
we were over there. When did we go? We were over there this last weekend.
Yeah.
Sunday. Yeah, we went by Sunday at about 3 p.m. Well, went and talked to Syed, wrapped up some stuff with him, make sure everything's on the good. We went upstairs and, I just got into drones. I'm flying drones.
All right. It takes a little bit of practice.
I want to do drone photography. I want to get aerial shots, just beautiful things that you want to be able to get.
I see you have your fucking for an iPhone. Is it small rig or which one is it?
It's small rig.
I got the same setup right there, dude.
Yeah, that's all her, man.
Yeah, that's a really good setup right there, by the way. I feel like I'm at home. We got the same stuff. All around.
That's when you know it's real, man. Is when you're at somebody else's home, but it's still home.
There you go, DJI. Yeah, I know exactly what that one is. Yeah.
So, anyways, man, I'm flying around, man, and I'm getting this real nice cinematic footage, man, just slowly around the parking garage.
The light is right.
And I'm watching it. I'm on the north end, so I'm watching it near your guys' office, right? And it's flying, and I'm watching it on the phone, and I'm getting this cinematic footage. And side of the brick wall down onto the Eurykio's parking.
Right, yeah, right on the roof right there.
Yeah, on that dome roof.
It's like a dome roof. Yeah.
I crashed.
We'll be able to get your drone.
I got it.
Oh, you got it already.
Yeah, I went and talked to the manager, Maria.
I don't know who the owner is.
The Haberfeld.
Yeah.
I went and talked to her, and the maintenance guy got it for me on Monday. And luckily, there was only a couple little dings on it or whatever, so I'm good to go, man.
Hey, that's how it happens. Drones is not easy in the beginning for you to get the feel of it. You know what I mean? So I get it, man. I used to have a drone and stuff, but I stopped recording in drones, so I just sold it. But I got a lot of practice in, and it's a whole other art, man.
It's the whole XYZ axis.
Yeah,
you got a whole nother axis that you're messing with, man. That's why them helicopter pilots be messing up all the time.
Out of that 30 minutes that you record, if you can get 10 seconds.
Smooth, 10 seconds.
10 seconds, you're happy,
that's
right?
Your clip. And then you're just editing, piecing together, man.
Man, I'm glad somebody feels my pain, man. Hell yeah. I've had to do several drone shots too. I'm like, dude, I just need 10 seconds, man.
Yeah.
So when the sun shines perfectly and you got that perfect lighting, right? You got to have that ND filter in your drone.
Yeah.
If you have that and you get that perfect 10 seconds, you're like, fuck yeah, I'm going home now. Go ahead,
fishing. It's like fishing, man.
So when you crashed it, did you almost cry or have a heart attack like it was your child or something?
Oh, I had a rough time with it, brother. I had a rough time with it. Because right prior to me crashing the drone, I dropped the iPhone and broke it.
Oh, so are you using that as your monitor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna get them goggles for it.
Oh, that's expensive.
Yeah,
that's expensive.
I want to do it right,
Yeah.
We try to do things right,
Of course.
Yeah. But yeah, right prior to that, I had broken iPhone screen, and it's an old iPhone. It's like an iPhone 8 or whatever, but it was pristine.
A classic,
it was cool.
man. Yeah, it still works.
It worked. It was
you
perfect.
can make phone calls. Yeah,
I could be on my phone and still have the drone phone going. Yeah, man, I had a rough day that day, man.
Damn, man, that's like $300, $400 right there.
It's not like you don't want to get into detail with it. It's like it hit you pretty hard.
Oh man, yeah, and it got easier, man. We this one's good. Normally, I'm the positive one. Normally, I'm positive about everything. I find the good in everything. You give me the worst situation, and I will find something good because of it, man. Because I don't like the negativity. I don't like the bad energy.
For real, man.
So it's rare that I'm negative, and I got down a little bit. So then this one comes in and picks me up, right? So it's like, hey, it'll be fine. You'll get it Monday, and I got it Monday.
It's only $400.
That's the thing. It's
but if you don't go through that, you're never gonna learn.
That's what I told her. I said, this is the cost of drone education.
Yeah, I fucked up my drone several times until I was like, all right, a brick wall, stop.
Hey, don't go through there. It's not invisible, man.
It's not gonna work.
That's not a window.
But that's the fun part about doing projects like that. Video. I do a lot of video editing. You know what I mean? I shoot also. You know what I mean? So it's fun. But once it becomes a job, it's like, oh shit. Like I don't want to do this. It's like I do that 24/7. Even on my regular job, on my 15-minute breaks. Guess what I'm doing? I'm editing videos.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like it just never stops because now once you get to the point where people want to see what you got,
You
now
have an
they're expecting
obligation.
it. It's an obligation.
You are obligated
Yeah.
to keep delivering now. They're on episode 15. They want 16
man.
now, right?
I've gotten messages, bro. Ski. I've gotten messages. Hey man, where's episode 94 at? We know you recorded it because it's already out.
Yeah.
Where's the video out? I'm like, damn, motherfuckers. Like, it takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time, especially when you want to do when you want to put out the best.
Some
that you can
production
put.
value.
Yes.
Some production
You need
value.
graphics. You
Yeah.
need. I'm huge on album covers, broski.
Right.
Like I'm huge on that.
Yeah.
So I want to have the album cover as we're talking about a certain track, right?
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm big on that. But motherfuckers can't wait. They just want me to put it out. It is hard. You know what I mean? It's hard, but I'm still having fun with it. I don't know about you. You know what I mean? If you're still having fun with recording, DJing, you know what I mean?
I love it. I love it, man. I have so much fun doing this. And, the funny thing is we'll get 60 listeners on this episode or 100 listeners or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope, man.
And I'm like, look, that's 100 people from across the world. And, you get your analytics and everything from the sites. And it says somebody from India listened, somebody from Sweden listened. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, how you find somebody from Bakersfield, California and talking about DJ stuff and you're in Sweden, right?
Yeah,
like,
when you see that 1% Sweden, you're like, oh shit. Like, somebody heard my show.
Yeah.
Again, it's not easy to put on a show.
Yeah.
Because not everything that comes out of your mouth is entertaining or important or funny or etc.
Not always butter.
That's where editing comes into play, right?
Yeah.
But you try your best and stuff, you know what I mean? And that's, you know what I mean? Like, I respect that.
Yeah.
So we have been going to different podcasts and stuff. And here's one of the things that I want to say. You guys don't know about this. You're going to hear this for the first time. Okay. Bro, Gordy, I feel like a fucking asshole.
Uh-oh.
Because when I send you the message... I'm gonna put myself on blast right now. When I originally sent you the message where about coming onto your show.
Oh yeah.
I made the fucking dumbest comment.
Oh,
I said, "Hey, we've been kicked out of shows before."
Oh,
But hold on. I immediately felt like a fucking asshole.
But how did I respond, man?
No, you were so cool about it. But I was trying to be cool, man.
Yeah.
I was trying to be that, oh shit, you better watch out, you know what I mean? But man, I felt like a fucking idiot right after I sent that message because I was like, man, why the fuck did I say that?
Hey, like I said, always positive, man. So
you were.
Even if you were negative,
you handled it well.
I was like, cool, yeah.
He handled
let's
it
get
so.
kicked out of somewhere, man.
No,
Let's go.
actually, no. But you said, hey, let's not waste time on stuff that we're not going to use.
Yeah.
I said, man, you're cool as fuck. I felt that, and I apologize for that.
No, I
was trying to play Mr. Cool, you know what I mean? But then when I hit send, right away I said, why the fuck did I do that?
And
why did I do that?
And now you guys are in my living room, man.
But we still made it here. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, bro.
But I don't got a studio like y'all, man. We're in my living room.
You know what? No. Okay, which leads me to your next question, right? How are we dealing with? You said success. Is that what was the question?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you guys want to talk about that, or because I have several stories of what has changed since then?
Success? No, I don't see myself changing. I just see myself.
Fuck you, dude.
Fuck you. Go ahead.
Hey,
Do
Dad,
I
it's
need-
okay, Dad. It's okay, Dad.
Do I
It's
need
okay,
to
Dad.
show
I got
him your
back.
supermodel video professional photo shoot video that you put out?
Ooh.
You would.
Okay.
You wouldn't. Ooh. You wouldn't. I know you ain't talking about ooh over there.
all
Mr.
right,
Brand
Gordy,
new haircut over there.
When I met Cadillac, he was the quietest. You know what I mean? He is such a fucking nice guy.
He was
man.
shy.
He was shy. He barely even spoke.
Yeah.
The nicest fucking, which he still is. He still is. You know what I mean? Man, he's my brother, man. I love this guy. So he reached a certain level where he started showing up late to the shows, right?
Celebrity shit started
Okay,
rearing its
all right.
head, man.
I said, okay, man. Life happens, right?
But how
Life
how
happens,
often
right?
does
Yeah,
life
yeah.
happen, man?
Then he wants a photo shoot. Okay? Not a bug photo shoot, a Weatherman Cadillac photo shoot. Okay.
Oh, it's solo project.
Yeah, solo project,
so
right?
He's Justin Timberlake and you guys.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Why you rubbing it in? You just making it worse. You just making it worse. You started.
Yeah. All of a sudden, he's using the bugtographer in a closed set
for his personal
advancement. Very good.
Yeah,
very good. I like the way he put that.
advancement. Okay.
Next
That's
thing
all
you
right. I
know,
got you next, bud.
he has a music video of behind the scenes of the photo shoot.
Oh,
There's a documentary
doubled
out
up
there.
on it.
Yeah.
Doubled up on it.
Yeah, like
I
Madonna.
wish we could watch it right here.
Yeah, I got the footage. So it's a black and white artistic video, right? That video blows up. 1,000 streams right away, bro.
Oh.
Within 6-7 hours, 1,000 streams.
And he forgot about his boys?
And all of a sudden, so go ahead.
I'm gonna say this. You ain't.
The mic is yours.
I'm gonna just say this right here. You ain't shit, and you ain't shit right now.
Go ahead and answer the question, broski. Go ahead, man.
I mean, literally, I don't understand. You gotta answer me the question again.
Do I need to pull the video out? No. How have you handled
How
success?
was it, man? Was it badass?
I'll show you. We can put it on the big screen.
Ah,
right
Lee,
now,
why you doing all that? Man, extra with it, man.
How are you dealing with that success?
Yeah.
I'm still humble. No, ain't nothing changed.
Motherfucker came with a haircut. All of a sudden, he had a fade. He went ahead and he was trimming his beard, bro. I've never seen this man like this, bro.
Oh, he was well manicured.
He had a mustache. From
you
French,
still doing it.
mustache. You can hear us talking about that on the show. We're like, well, wait a minute, who the fuck is this? It's Carl Winslow. He came in with a mustache, bro. It's not even a mustache, bro. Mustache.
It changed him.
It changed them, bro.
Hey, how about this? How about we get on another topic? Hey, Bitfoot, we on you right now. Yeah, you changed. You changed when you got your haircut.
He's been handling success very well, you know.
Hey, he's humble enough. He's in my house. I'm good with you, brother.
I had to drive him. I'm the driver today, dog. You know?
Hey, designated.
Oh yeah, he's fine.
Hey, how are y'all doing with them mystery drinks, man?
I'm like more than halfway there, man. Hell yeah.
I'm a little halfway done.
Oh man.
So we
my shit gone.
recently got invited. Okay, so the more success comes, the more doors open, right?
Yeah.
Doors that you never knew even existed here in town.
Yeah.
Okay, so I briefly got into it on my show and stuff. How I got invited to a place where you needed a password to get in.
Oh,
I'm like, wait a minute,
like a speakeasy thing?
I'm not gonna mention any names, but you know, you needed a password to get in.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm just here to do some work.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me in. You know, so there was I had to call somebody who knew somebody who would send me the password, who gave them the okay to open the door to this event. I said, oh shit. We just recently got invited to and this has nothing to do with that, right? Yeah. But we got invited to a album release party.
Right.
But this was like people that you only see like on TV and shit.
Real famous.
I'm like, wait a minute, people in the business, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, and people were coming up to me, hey, the Biggity Bob, what's up? I'm like, how the fuck do you know me? You know, like
hey.
Yeah, dude. So that event, you know what? It was a lovely event.
Yeah.
I never thought in my life that I would even be invited, yet alone be recognized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And once again, I always throw the test out there. How do you know me? Like, tell me an episode. What did you like? And right away, they would tell me what it was. I was
what
like,
hooked them?
shit.
That's the one that hooks them. That's the one that they're going to tell you. The one that hooked them.
So, all right. So how do I deal with that? I'm still like, I don't believe it. I can't believe it, right? Because to me, the grind still continues. Yeah. It just doesn't stop. Yeah. There's just so much I feel still to do.
Many levels to go.
Yeah, many levels to go. So where I'm at is nothing compared to other people. But where I'm at right now with it,
is more compared to people that haven't done anything.
Yeah, there you go. So I took that extra step, right? I gave it that extra, you know what I mean? But I will say that I am happy that I get to share this with my broskies over here. You know what I mean? That it ain't just me by myself. How fun will it be being successful by yourself? No. But it'll be cool to come up with all your broskies. You know what I mean? And watching them enjoy every single bit of it, where we could have been doing nothing, just chilling, not doing shit.
Yeah.
Right. But right now there's a buzz going on with the show, and more doors are opening. You know what I mean? We just got to be careful more with how we deal with on the business side of it.
Do you have anything up and coming that you might not necessarily be able to divulge?
For the last year, okay, so our show has been nominated twice for Best Podcast of the Year. We haven't won it yet, right?
Okay.
But it's still an honor, right? Just to be nominated
absolutely.
for that and stuff. You know what I mean? And just being surrounded for the past year, a lot has been going on. You know what I mean? Where the business side of it is coming into play now.
Sure.
And I'm learning
You have
as
to
I
make
go.
business decisions now,
Yes.
not just artistry
And-
decisions, but now you have to make business
Yeah.
decisions.
And it's not, we're always having fun doing the show, but when it comes down to the business side of it, now a lot of these guys right here, like they're not there for that, because that's where I come in, right?
Yeah.
You got to be careful what you sign. Just because it sounds great doesn't mean that it's everything that you want,
Sure.
or is beneficial to the time and effort that you're putting into it.
Or your long-term success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it is very important for me to own everything that I do. It's very important. We recently had a TV deal. You know what I mean? Which I'm still,
Yeah.
meeting with
Still
them.
out there.
But it's hard. I kind of spoke to you about it, and you know how I feel about these things. There's been many opportunities. God bless, right? We've been blessed, right? But I don't jump in on just anything. I don't, because you have to make sure, like you said, that you know what it is that you're signing. It might sound good, what they're telling you, but will they come through with it?
Yeah.
And will you sign your rights away
And
too?
what protections do you have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I would tell anybody, I've been asked this question off camera and stuff, like, what advice would you give? Listen to what they say, but don't just sign off.
Yeah.
Just kind of bring it home with you, sleep on it for a couple of days. If you get that good feeling, in a couple of days, look it over again, but don't just sign away your stuff, because I put in so much into our projects for somebody to just come in and just take it like that.
Take it from you.
Yeah.
And not be able to say or do anything about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, that would make you sicker than losing a drone.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But I won't cry, but
That's a DJI drone. But yeah, I would tell anybody, you know what I mean? It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. And how do I handle it, man? I just handle it day by day. There is a lot of situations that I've been dealing with for the past year that I never thought I was ever going to reach those limits. But I am having fun. With all that being said, I don't want to be too negative. I would just say be aware of what's out there.
Sure.
But at the same time, have fun, man. If you can do it with your friends, especially if you got your broskies along with you, man, have fun with it, man.
Yeah.
If now at the level we're at right now, whenever I do see a new podcast pop up, I hit them up.
Yeah.
I hit them up right away, because nobody did that for me.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've been turned down so many times before. Now the same people are asking to be on the show now. So it's kind of like,
How do you feel about that?
depending on the situation, because there's some people, or some shows, I should say, that maybe it wasn't their decision. They weren't the decision makers.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I've only had one person who I felt came at it in a negative way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when you get that feeling, it's like, I'm not confrontational. You know what I mean? Whatever. I move on.
Sure.
But when they came back and wanted to work with me, I went ahead and on different projects, I was respectfully, I declined.
Professional. Yeah.
Yeah, I declined. But, they never found out why or anything like that. But now, me personally, dealing with all that situation now, whenever I do see a podcast coming up, I hit them up right away.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, can we come on your show? Or do you want to come on our show?
Yeah.
Do you want to run a commercial ad for your show on my show? I got a lot of people already listening. I'll be more than happy to help out, because I don't want to be that person that what was done to me, I don't want to pass it to anybody else.
Yeah, it sucks,
you know what I mean?
man. Yeah.
It sucks. But if you let it beat you down,
You just gotta
fuck
keep
that.
on it. Yeah, you just gotta keep
keep
on
going.
it.
But just
Yeah.
don't do that to the next person. That's the way that
no.
I feel.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel that we've been successful because of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's an honor to be over here with you right now because I want to help you elevate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe we can get some listeners. You know what I
Vice
mean, from the
versa.
DJ community
Yeah.
or et cetera. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
I'm sure there's. Yeah, I'm
Towards
sure
us.
the DJ community is gonna jump in.
You
on
know
your
what I
stuff.
mean?
Yeah.
So like I said, it's just that's the way that I've been dealing with. It's been tough, throughout the years, but we're still having fun with it and everything. I hope I didn't take too much
No,
time.
not at all. Not
Y'all
at all.
motherfuckers still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up
hell
with
yeah,
some
hell yeah.
rapid fire questions.
Uh-oh.
Rapid fire. Favorite local music venue in Bakersfield?
Jerry's Pizza.
Do you guys have anything to add? I got some love for it.
I don't have anything.
I ain't got it.
So besides the party that you're throwing, you know what I mean, which I'm pretty sure is going to be very fucking dope. You know what I mean? I like venues where you're up and close
Yeah.
with the person because there's
Intimate.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you kind of feel the music a little bit more, you know what I
Right.
mean? You get to talk to the artist as well.
Yeah.
Jerry Pizza is a good one. But I
Jerry's
feel like Off the Rails,
Rails.
is one of the ones
Yeah.
that are popping right now,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
That's a really good one, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I'm gonna pick Off the Rails.
Off the Rails is the one that's popping right now. Big shout out to them, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Best local place to eat after you guys are done recording. A late night
In-N-Out.
recording session.
Denny's are in and out.
Little munchies boxes.
Yeah. Either Munchie Box or Taco Bell.
So,
yeah.
all right. So the reason why he's saying that and looking at me is because he is my designated driver after our shows
Oh.
because it gets real in our shows,
Yeah.
man. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I'm surprised I could even continue on with the interview and stuff, right? So, man, God bless Cadillac. He drives me to Jack in the Crack, Taco
Cadillac.
Bell, like spicy crispy chicken sandwich,
Oh,
large
yeah.
with cheese,
Oh man.
with a Coke.
Oh, I'm hungry now.
Or at Taco Bell, you know what I mean? Like
Jesus
I'll
Christ.
get that, burrito. Cadillac's put up with a lot of my bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my spot. Jack in the Box or Taco Bell. I know a lot of people don't fuck with Taco Bell.
Oh,
but
we
hey,
go to
man,
La
I still-
Villa a lot too.
Okay, La Villa's a good one.
Yeah.
La Villa's a good one.
We
and
get La
stuff.
Villa.
Not a lot of places that are open late.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
You
So you
know,
kind of have to go to those fast food joint. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
past midnight it's Jack in the Box, Taco Bell, and La Villa.
Vámonos.
King.
Those are the three.
Denny's.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't tell
Yeah.
him that. Don't tell him that. He's going to have me going there.
Hey, we're good. We got food, brother. We're good.
you
man.
go.
No. I ain't talking about for this episode. I'm talking about for the next later on down the line.
Between now and then, he's
Yeah.
gonna make me take him over there.
What about you guys? What favorite food?
Oh, El Puesto. Shout out to my friend Chris, who
El Puesto, huh?
yeah.
Shout out, Chris.
shit.
I have
I've
like
been
3
there.
locations now.
What kind of food is that?
Mexican food. man.
Mexican food. All right.
Yeah, but there's a twist to his recipes. It's he tweaks. Actually, he tested it on us like when we were growing up. But
You're
he
the
would
test dummy and
try.
shit.
He would try different like things
right.
for like tacos and your regular like Mexican food, but there's a twist to it.
All right.
So it's a little bit more fancy. Yeah, but they're popping. They got live bands and stuff.
Where that's at?
Yeah.
Where that's at?
Ah, man, they have 3 locations. There's one in California. There's even one in Delano. Their original spot in I think in Panama. Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, by the old Walmart on
White Lane.
White Lane.
yeah, I think.
Oh,
so.
that one. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Where Sharky's used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, check them out.
What about
dude.
you, Bigfoot? What do you like to eat after?
All of them.
Man, we've gone out after the show. There's
I like y'all.
that one time when we took shrooms and we couldn't get out of the studio. What did we go eat after that?
Fuck. I don't even want to talk about that one.
Why you had to bring that
Jack
up?
in the Box? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think it was, Jack.
We've done Panda Express too, huh? Where it was just like, give me everything, you know?
I want 3 orange chickens.
Yeah, dude, all at different temperatures.
Nah,
No, I
They
want
had-
all the meat.
They sent me to what's that day? We got done with the podcast. We got done. Yeah. Oh, now you want to? No, you want to talk about now, don't you?
Bro, we had okay. So this goes back to what we were talking about. Stephanie Soul, we had her on our show, right? Yeah. Cool as fuck, dude. So
shout out to Madam,
Madam Michael. Shout out, she's one of our sponsors for our fungal and all that stuff, right? Mushrooms. But anyways, we're having a blast. We're smoking and everything, right? And then at the end of the show, like we were so smoked out that we're like, we had like a little huddle outside the pad, right? And we're like, what do you guys want to eat? And she's like, In-N-Out. I said, that's a fucking great idea. So we're all in a little huddle outside, right? Cadillac's the only one. Like Cadillac, man, God bless him. He don't really smoke. He don't really drink too much. So he's the sober guy. So I gave him my card, right? Oh. And we all started placing our orders at the same time, right? And I had Stephanie. Stephanie was looking sexy as hell, man. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, yeah, man, I'll have whatever you have, girl. She knows. She knows. Oh, man, yeah, man, that sounds great. So Cadillac, you go, right? You go. You come back like an hour later. Right. And he comes back. It looked like he was moving out. He had all these boxes, right, on top of boxes. And he placed it on the center of the table. And we're all like zombies fucking trying to, you know what I mean?
Trying to sort through it.
Dude, he just threw the fries all in the middle. It was like a big old mountain of fries. And we're over here grubby, dude. I'm in there trying to holler at fucking Stephanie's, you know what I mean? And we're in there eating the fries and everything, burgers, all types of stuff. It was a fun time, man. But In-N-Out was a good one right there.
And I didn't even mess up the orders.
Yeah, you did it, actually.
You got everything
right. I got everything. Bro,
there was like 7 or 8 orders.
Drinks, milkshakes, fries. I got all of it.
You pumped the ketchup and everything?
I got everything they needed.
Yeah, when I saw my bill the next day, I was like, damn.
What happened?
I know, man.
All right, last one, guys. Yep. One word to describe Bakersfield's underground scene.
Bullshit.
Untapped?
Untapped.
I would say still growing.
All right.
That's
2 words.
Growing.
That's the weatherman talking.
You see how I had to turn around to the TV and say bullshit? Damn.
I say fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
All right. Fun and untapped.
Yeah.
And growing.
It's fun and easy,
bullshit.
you know?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, if when you listen to the way everybody talks, everybody's just having a good time.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, pretty much, yeah. You know what I mean? And it's cool because we have a lot of like untapped talent out there. You know what I mean? We've got artists that have just released their first single.
All right.
They come on the show, and just to hear the energy that they come with, you know what I mean? That's cool because they can spread that throughout. You know what I mean? And I've seen people like Hood Baby. You know what I mean? Like he came on, he was just like youngster.
Yeah.
But the way that he came in with that energy, and now to see him doing these big ass fucking things, it's like, fuck.
All right.
It's fucking hella dope. And he's putting all his boys up there too. It's not just him, you know what I mean? So that's dope, man.
He took everybody with him, unlike some people.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So I think that's cool. You know what I mean? Hey, I brought my homeboy. My broskies are here with me. You know what I mean? Fucking Cadillac. Fucking photo shoot.
He just won't leave me alone.
He even paid the rights to LL Cool J song. You know what I mean? Yeah, LL Cool J on his music video, dog.
Unlike some people.
Yeah, unlike some people on the other side of the table.
Hey, man, after 10 years later on, you ain't going to let this go for
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. That video exists, dog.
I remember when you kicked me out too.
Oh, you want to talk about that?
That's a whole other
You want to talk about that?
We've already been here long enough already.
Wait, when you got
part 2.
Yeah, part two.
We're in a different podcast, guys.
All right, for sure.
All right, y'all. Closing. Hey, where can everybody find you guys?
Oh hell yeah! You can find us at the Bug Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. Facebook goes by my name, but if you type in Bakersfield Underground, it'll definitely take you there. Our YouTube channel just started. I have several videos out there. I'll probably be posting about 2 or 3 videos a week, which is a lot for our interviews that we've had before, all our previous interviews, along with the new ones and stuff. So this week we have radio personality Kev King. He's coming in on this week and stuff. So on YouTube is the Bakersfield Underground Podcast. And once again, Facebook, TikTok, we're on all that shit, man. The At the Bug podcast and stuff.
All right.
And you here live with the weatherman.
Oh, wow, dude.
I had to throw that in there.
But once
Hey,
again,
where can they find the weatherman at?
yeah, put in your account, Doc. Give him your government name, Doc.
I can't do that right there. Matter of fact, what's my...
Is it Carnell?
That's very close.
Whoa.
Wow, that's very
What you doing? What you doing?
Yeah, he did his research.
Yeah, he did, because, man, I'm scared.
That was very close.
Yeah, that was close. Real close. Oh, man. See how I turned my head? What?
Yeah, even I looked at him
Got
like,
you.
oh, shit.
Man, my heart just hit the bottom of my ass.
We each have our own personal accounts and stuff, but you can find all that on the BakersfieldUnderground.com, the website. We have a website. We have all types of shit out there, man. And but At the Book Podcast should take you to all the link tree and everything like that, man.
All right, guys, we're going to cut it out. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you guys. Holla at you guys the next episode.
Hell yeah.